Timberlands, baby.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mari. In the back is my son. In today's video, if you hear background noise, he's watching TV. In today's video, I will be talking about my labor and delivery story. So, if you don't know what you don't know, I had an at-home birth 4 months ago. Yes, I gave birth at my house. Yes. Moment of silence for me. And you might be thinking, girl, why would you do that? I don't do hospitals. I don't like doctors. I don't like hospitals. And an at-home birth, I was more comfortable with. Plus, COVID going around, so I would only have one person in the room at a time, and I didn't want that. So, let's just get into it. And the afro's out. Yeah, it's out. Anyways, okay. Oh, another disclaimer. My birthday is next week, December 10th. And I want to do like a get ready with me. But I'm just getting my hair and nails done. That's it, that's all. Okay, anyways, into the video. So, oops, I hit the camera. Sorry. So, I was so excited to tell this. Okay, so July 26th was my due date. So my due date was July 26th, and I think that's so crazy because me and my boyfriend, our anniversary is July 26th. So I thought that was so cool. Anyways. So my due date was July 26th, and I started having early contractions at 29 weeks. And I had to keep going to the hospital and stuff. And they had to give me stuff to like stop the contractions. So yeah, that started happening at 29 weeks. So I was still working. I wanted to go on leave early, but my midwife was like, no, you work as long as you can work. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I kept working. July 14th was my last day of work. So I was working, and I got off at like 2 or 4 that day. Because usually I work 9 to 6. Why? Why do I work that? Who knows? So that day, I was cramping really bad. That's how I describe them, as cramps. Like I was like, oh my gosh, I'm cramping really bad. And my boyfriend was like, all right, time to go home. So he dropped me off. Well, no, he didn't drop me off. We was getting ice cream. We was getting what's it called? Snow cones from Pelicans. And he kept saying, oh, he's coming this weekend. He has to be coming this weekend because you've never been in that much pain. And I was having like a good bit of contractions. But I said, oh my gosh, I'm cramping, my stomach hurts. But it wasn't like a, ooh, oh my gosh, hurts so bad. It was just like a, I'm cramping type of thing, you know? So I drove home. When I got home, I was like, Mom, I'm cramping. Hey, don't be right here.
I'm having a contraction.
I'm cramping. For some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason, my mama was like, let me time them. So I was like, all right, time them. I did not believe that anything was going to happen unless my water broke. Because in my mind, the midwife would always be like, oh, when your water breaks, you just shoot me a little text, let me know, and I'll be there in 12 hours. I'm like, okay, cool. So once the water breaks, that's when I know I'm going to push out a baby. So my mama timed them, and she was like, tell me when you're having them. Let me tell y'all, her timing them, it was all over the place because she was like, okay, I'm going to time between them. I'm going to time how long. And I was like, Mom, pick one. What are we doing? So I'm sitting at the table. I'm like, Mom, I'm having one. And then she timed it. She's like, ooh, okay, these are every 2 minutes. I'm like, okay, this water's not broken. No baby is coming out. So the next day, July 15th, I had to work. That's just a throw out there. July 15th, I had to work. So I'm already home. My mom's timing my contraction and everything. I text my midwife because my mom was like, text her, just let her know. So I texted her just to let her know, and she was like, well, let me know when they're stronger, longer, and something. She said 3 things. I just remember stronger and longer. So I was like, all right, I will. No biggie. So I'm going on about my day. I'm still having cramps. I'm like, all right. I told Tyler, I'm having cramps. He kept saying, oh my gosh, he's coming this weekend. Remember, Tyler said he's coming this weekend. Please remember that. He said, oh, he's coming this weekend. And I'm like, no, he's not. His due date is in like 2 weeks. So what is he doing? What is he doing? Another disclaimer. My boyfriend's birthday is June 26th. And he was so excited for his birthday to be the 26th too. Like, they just leave me out of everything. Not the point. So I'm like, he's not coming. This is a scam. That's my thing, because this is a scam. Because I've already had to call my midwife over before because I was cramping. She checked my cervix closed. So it was all a scam. So the day's going on. I'm still having cramps. I'm still talking to Tyler about my cramps, blah, 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 blah. Boom. It's like 3 a.m. July 20. Get your words together. Okay. Boom. Restart. It is July 15th. July 15th at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I had to work from 9 to 6 on July 15th. And I was like, all right, cool. I'll go to work. Hold on. So I'm like, cool, I'll go to work. No biggie. So at like 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm hurting. I mean, I'm waking up, boom, sharp pains. I'm like, hold up. Wait a minute. What is going on? I don't like this. Let's cut that out. So I walk downstairs, hurting. I'm hurting. No, I lie. Rewind. Before I walk downstairs, I go in my mom's room. I'm like, Ma, I am hurting. I am hurting. I'm sitting on the floor in her room in so much pain because I am hurting so bad. Me, I'm still not thinking nothing of it. I'm like, all right, these are some serious cramps right now. Now, let me break it down. I'm 9 months pregnant. Serious cramps. 1 + 1 would equal birth. 1 + 1 would equal it's time to give birth. Me, I'm thinking 1 + 1 is equaling 7 and not it's time to give birth. So I go downstairs, big. I'm all round and big and stuff. I'm waddling downstairs to take a Unisom because my midwife told me since I was having early contractions that I could take Unisom to just go to sleep the contractions off because there's nothing I can really do. So I go downstairs to get a Unisom. Boom, I'm ready to sleep because Unisom knocks me out. I be having the best sleep of my life. So I go downstairs around 3 a.m. I take a Unisom. I come back upstairs. I'm like, ooh, Ma. I go back to my mom's room. I'm like, Ma, I cannot. I'm hurting. And she's like, hey, if you need me to stay home, I can stay home. I'm like, no, you're good. Because me, I'm a strong black woman. So I'm like, no, you're good. You're good. I got this. You're good. So I go back in my room. And my mom goes back to sleep. And I just want you to remember all the people who goes back to sleep on me in the middle of this crisis. So I come in my room. I'm in my room. I'm laying down in pain, tossing, turning, flipping, cartwheeling. I'm a gymnastic at this. I'm a gymnast. Oh my God, I said I'm a gymnastic. I'm a gymnast at this point. Can't sleep to save my life. I'm waiting for the Unisom to kick in. It's about 4 a.m. now. For me, Unisom takes like an hour. It's about 4 a.m. I'm ready to get all cozy up in the bed. I'm up still. I'm like, oh no. I call my boyfriend and I'm like, Tyler, I'm in so much pain right now. Like, I'm in so much pain. He's like, all right, you want me to? No, I said, no. I said, Tyler, I'm in so much pain. He was like, no, I said, stay up with me until I fall asleep because I expect myself to fall asleep after the Unisom. So I'm like, stay with me until I fall asleep. Why is he sleeping? So we got 2 people sleeping. Why are we sleeping? Everybody needs to be up and alert. Fan me, feed me grapes or something. Everybody just goes back to sleep. So I'm still up. My mom walks in. I hear her, but like I was so tired. So I slept for like 5-10 minutes because the Unisom. But then I was like, oh, I'm up. As soon as my mom went downstairs and closed the garage, I was up and alert. And at this point, I'm texting. I'm like, Mom, I don't feel good. So around 9 a.m. comes. So remember, it's July 15th and 9 a.m. rolls around. So I've been up for just about 24 hours. Yeah, I was up for just about 24 hours. And for some, I'm not like drowsy or nothing because that Unisom was bull malarkey. And I'm texting my mom like, Mom, should I tell the midwife? And she's like, how far apart are your contractions? So every time I had a contraction, I told her. I told her when I was having a contraction. She said, yeah, call her, call her. So I'm like, I called the midwife. I'm like, listen, I'm in pain. They're like 2 minutes apart. I need you to get here because either this is a scam or we finna push baby out. But I did not want to push no baby out because where's the baby gonna come out of? I did not want to do that. So I'm telling her, listen, I'm hurting. And she's like, are they strong? I said, yes. Yes, they are. I'm sitting on the recliner downstairs. I'm like, yes, they are. And I'm telling my mom, now, when I don't feel good, I can thug it out by myself. But when I don't feel good and I'm like, okay, Ma, I need you to come help me, then she knows it's serious. When I ask my mom, oops, okay. When I ask my mom to come help me, oh, she knows. Kay don't feel good for real. So, mind you, she's at work now because she goes to work. And Tyler was supposed to be to work at 9 because we were supposed to be to work the same time that day. And he woke up a little earlier and he's like, do you want me to stay up with you? I mean, do you want me to stay on the phone and talk to you, or do you want me to just go to work? If you're going to be anything, babe, be for real. I was like, stay and talk to me. Was he talking to me? No, he went back to sleep. So at this point, I'm mad because who is helping me? Nobody. Okay, so I'm texting my midwife. I'm like, all right. She's like, I'll be there in 30 minutes. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm texting my mom. I'm like, Mom, I already had the food that I wanted for after I give birth. I already had the food that I wanted. Spaghetti, but I wanted my grandma's spaghetti and her pineapple upside down cake. I didn't want nobody else to make no spaghetti. I wanted my grandma's spaghetti. But my mama made it how my grandma made it. So it was okay. Okay. So then, oh, we sleepy, deepy, weepy. So afterwards, I'm texting my mom back to back to back. I'm like, Mom, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? And she gets there. She's like, all right, I'm coming. I'm on my way. So she gets there. I'm like, Mom, help me. I'm in pain. Help me. And when my mom gets there, she asked my aunt to get like the groceries and stuff so she can make the food. And my midwife comes. She checked my cervix or anything. Now, I expected her to say, I'm laying there. I expected her to say, you're still closed. Why does she, well, not closed, because when I went to the hospital like 2 weeks prior, they told me that I was a fingertip. So I expected her, or it wasn't 2 weeks. It was like a few, whatever. I was already a fingertip, which is nothing. So I expected her to say, no, you're good. He's not coming. She says, you're 45 centimeters. Today's the day. Mind you, Tyler's on the phone with me. And Tyler says, now remember when I told you Tyler said that he was going to come this weekend? Because it's Friday. He was going to come this weekend. When my midwife says, all right, you're 45 centimeters. Today is the day. I look at her like she was bald-faced stupid. And my boyfriend goes, today's the day for what? What do you mean? And then my midwife was like, he's coming. Tyler, we're in a group chat. So everything the midwife is saying, my mom is texting in the group chat. And his mom, Tyler's mom, tells Tyler, oh, he's coming today. Why does Tyler say, who's coming? Get out of here. What do you mean? It's like everything the midwife was saying, Tyler was repeating in question form, like he didn't know that his girlfriend was finna have a baby. And it was blowing me. Like, I was getting so irritated. Because I'm like, Tyler, stop being stupid. Because you know what's going on. I think he was in, like, shock, though. Because he just kept saying, and then he was like, well, do I have to come, like, right now? Or can I, like, come later? I was like, all right, bro. Do whatever you want to do. So his mom was like, all right, we need to go. It was like this was his mom's baby because she was on it and she was ready. And Tyler is just chilling. Do I need to come now or can I just wait and come like a little later? And I was like, Tyler, are you serious? Like, I was just so irritated at that point. And he was like, all right, bro, I'm coming. And his mom came in the room and she said something like, all right, let's go. You don't got time to take no 30-hour shower. Let's go. So I'm going to insert clips and stuff. So I'm in the pool.
She got nervous.
She's not the happiest right now, but you know, we're gonna get through it, guys.
I wanted to have him in the pool because my cousin had her baby in the pool, and they was like, when she turned over, the baby just came right out. No. First of all, I'm screaming in pain, and I'm not gonna put that clip in there because I'm not about to embarrass myself. I'm screaming in pain. I'm yelling at Tyler because I hate him so much. Like, Tyler is in no pain, and I'm in so much pain. It didn't make no sense. Sorry, y'all. He's sleepy. And I'm like, all right, let's go. I want him out. So I'm just sitting there in pain, pooping. When I tell y'all I'm pooping and didn't care, I'm pooping. I'm pooping, throwing up, crying. I'm just going through it all. Oh my God. I gotta poop.
Yeah, he's coming. He's coming.
I want him out. At this point, I didn't even want to have him no more. I'm done. Give it up. I don't want to have him no more. Because I'm just so over it and I'm so annoyed and I'm in so much pain. I don't even want to have a baby. So I'm saying I can't do this. I don't want to do this. I'm done. I'm just screaming. And then the cursing comes. So I'm cursing. They keep checking me. They had to break my water because I'm 9 centimeters and my water wasn't broken. He was chilling. He was not trying to come out. It was a false alarm. And they broke my water, and I'm like, she was like, all right, so now nothing's holding him. He can just come out. He was not coming out. I'm like, oh my gosh, get him out. He's not coming out. Get him out. I don't want to push no more. I'm done. Now, the reason I was acting like that is because of contractions. I am weak when it came to the contractions. Pushing was nothing.
Hey guys.
You feel like you're gonna poop.
Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Really?
She's in the
Oh, that's pain.
She's in the
The only reason I did not go to work is because I took the.
It's like, all right, help me. So then she moves me to the couch. So we moved from the pool to the couch because she said the pool wasn't doing, like, it was no use for the pool now. So I move over to the couch. First of all, though, let me tell you, I'm in pain, and she's like, it's only been 5 hours. Excuse me? It's only been what? Oh, okay. Don't make me mad. Don't make me mad, because what do you mean? What do you mean it's only been 5 hours? 5 hours is a long time. So she moves me from the pool to the couch, and I'm in so much pain. And I get on the couch, and when I put my legs up to push, and I was like, oh, I feel better. But I was not pushing on every contraction like I was supposed to. I would just be pushing, but not on every contraction. Sometimes I was having a contraction and I wasn't even pushing. So then she's like, all right, push. Now, my mom recorded the whole thing. She recorded the whole thing. So he's coming out, and I feel it. Tyler's holding my hand on this side, and my mom is recording me give birth on the other side. So she's like, all right, he's right there. I see his head. And my mom is like, I don't see no head. And I'm like, oh my God, get him out. So then she's like, oh, I see it. My mom was like, okay, he's right there. So I'm pushing, and then I stopped pushing. So he had like this little thing on his head because I started pushing, and I just stopped because I couldn't do it no more. I was exhausted. I was out of breath. So then she's like, okay, you're almost done. Because he was right there. Hello. He was right there. So I'm pushing, and I felt his head come out. My mama screamed. Now, my mom had 3 kids. She saw his head come out, and when I pushed, she screamed. So it took 2 pushes. I got all of him out in 2 pushes. And she was like, you want to pull him out? I was like, get him out. I didn't want to pull him out or nothing. Like, just get him out. Just get him out. Just get him out. And then after I had him, I started crying. I was just boo-hoo, ugly crying. My sister is looking at me and I'm looking at her and she's crying, I'm crying. She's going to tell me to look at her. Like, girl, you're in my face. You're in my face. So I ended up, I called the midwife at 9 a.m. and I ended up having him July 15th at 3:08 p.m. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to drink. I was pooping. I was done. And I tore. So I was like, oh my God. It was the best day of my life. It was the best day of my life. So I'm going to insert clips. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.